Good morning. It's Thursday, February 13th, 2025. My name is Terry Morgan. We're here to practice Wudang Qigong. I have a couple of short sets that we're going to work on in these sessions. The goal is to just breathe a little bit. Calm down, relax, take a couple of minutes to actually pay attention to breathing. That is one of the foundation things that we do in Qigong is pay attention to our physical breath. We also want to pay attention to that internal breath, the Qi. It gets translated different ways by different folks. Breath, air, internal breath is usually the way I refer to it. That circulation through the whole body is what we want to pay attention to. Now, I'm going to switch on the light here for a second. Another light. Two things real quick. First, I have been working on some other things, and I'm out of practice at getting up and being here at 7 o'clock. I have to work on that. Second, today's class, I'm going to sit. And the reason for this, I talked yesterday in the two sets that we did, Begin at Extreme Emptiness and Pushing the Mountain, that we could do them sitting down. Today, that's what we're going to do. Simple chair, right? You want a chair that lets you put your feet flat on the ground, or you want a chair that is solid and gives your hips a solid place to plant. Okay? Because part of what we're doing with this idea is that a person might not be able to stand. Multiple reasons for that. So, the chair height should be sufficient that you can plant your feet. It must be sufficient that you got a solid seat, that it's not wobbly, it's not too soft, so that when you press into your hip, you can feel it. And you press against something that's solid, that's not moving. Okay? All right, so with that in mind, we have the two sets. The first one, Begin at Extreme Emptiness. Ladies, right hand on the outside, gentlemen, left hand on the outside. Both hands over the lower tantien. This is just below the waist. As the hands come up to the middle tantien, breathe in. As the hands press down and just gently against the body, just very gently glide against the body to return to the lower tantien, breathe out. Breathe in. And breathe out. Fill the lungs. Open the back. Open the hips. Pay attention to the separation between the hips and the legs. Pay attention to the extension of the spine so that the spine is fully pulled up. Push down through the bottom, push up through the top. Breathe in. Breathe out. Your body should feel suspended and relaxed. The focus on the breath and paying attention to connecting through the whole body should be the only thing that you're thinking about. Two more. Breathe in. And breathe out. Last time. Breathe in. And breathe out. Let the hands relax. I'm going to set my hands on my knees. You can put them wherever you would like. As we practice in the internal work, we're going to do this set again. We want to pay attention to the circulation through, and particularly right now, through the small heavenly circle. Starts in the lower Taitan, sinks down through the Huiyin, up the 3 gates in the back, around the top, and then joins to return to the lower Taitan. That circle is what we want to pay attention to through the cycle. Breathe in, up the back, breathe out, down the front. As we breathe open through the mid-back, this is where the lungs actually work. So open the lungs and smile just a little bit. It is one of the most relaxing things that you can do. That little smile. Ladies, right hand on the outside, gentlemen, left hand on the outside. Both hands over the lower Taitan and breathe in. And breathe out. And breathe in. Open the back. And breathe out. Don't lean forward, don't lean back. Your whole body should be straight. Breathe in. And breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. 2 more. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. This time both hands separate. Press down along both sides. Pull up through the crown of the head. Pull up through the spine. And relax. That last effort here, this last movement to press up, in practice, what we're trying to do is both return to the root, the center of our connection with the floor, in this case the chair, and return that energy, that qi, to the root and to the lower Taitan. As we press up, as we push down, the qi drops down. In pushing the mountain, paying attention to where the hands are as we push makes a lot of difference in the strength that we can put into the movement. Muscle strength depends on the alignment of the hand. If you put your hand up here, you can't have the same strength as if you have your hand here. It doesn't work. It's a different use of the muscle. So we want to pay attention to each side of the body, the center on each side, as we push forward. So not over here and not in here. It's right here in the middle. Centering, right? As we pull in, the same idea that we're pushing out against something. So there should be resistance. And pull in and up through the center as you push, like you're actually pushing something. As you pull in even more. Pull this in and up even more so that you draw in. Pay attention to the breath. Pay attention to connecting the breath with the movement. Palms up. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Pull in through the center and breathe out. And breathe in. Breathe out. Smile. And breathe in. And breathe out. And breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. And breathe out. Connect through the center. Breathe in. Hold the back. Push down through the hip as you push out. As you pull in, pull up through the back. 2 more. Breathe in. And breathe out. And breathe in. And breathe out. And breathe in. And breathe out. And breathe in. Palms turn over, press down along both sides, pull up through the crown of the head, press down through the hips, hold, and release. We're going to do this again. Pay attention as we're working through the exercise. Pay attention to that cycle and direction so that as we're pulling in, we have the sense of pulling in something we want, right? This push out, I don't want this, whatever it is, I don't want it, go away. Okay, it's not necessarily a specific thing, but it's the idea behind. No. Yes. Go away. With a smile, come in. That smile really does make a difference. I've talked about it in a number of times in all my classes. I'll talk about it again at length in a foundations class that I'm working on. But for now, just keep in mind that the more relaxed you are, the easier it is to smile. And when you're smiling, it's very difficult to hold tension in your body. Even if that smile is just for right now, this minute, keep it as long as you can. Use it to help you let go of tension that you don't want. And maybe bring in some things that you might want. Palms up. Breathe in. Breathe out. Keep the back straight. Relax the breath. Breathe in. And breathe out. And breathe in. And breathe out. Open the body. Relax through the center. Push. And pull up at the same time. Extend through the whole arm. Pay attention to the center and the palm, the laughter. Breathe in. And breathe out. Extend. No. Yes. And breathe out. And breathe in. No. Yes. And breathe in. And breathe out. And breathe in. And breathe out. 2 more. And breathe in. And breathe out. And breathe in. Hands down along both sides. Pull up through the crown of the head. Pull up through the back. Stay there. And relax. All right. That is the end of class for today. The key thing to keep in mind, whether you're sitting, whether you're standing, is the calmness inside. If you're thinking about what you have to do later, what you're this, what you're that, you cannot calm yourself. Even if you're thinking calmly about what you need to do, you're still thinking about what you need to go do. So letting go of all of that, emptying the mind so that the only thing that you're paying attention to in your practice is your practice. That's it. You're paying attention to the breath. That's all you're paying attention to. That relaxation, because it is. It's a letting go of that tension and all the rest of everything else that we got going on. It lets go of that. So, yeah, for this few minutes, none of that matters. That gives us opportunities for insights and for a more healthy balance in how we deal with whatever it is we have to deal with. I'll be talking about that a lot more in the foundations class that is coming up. That's a longer class, and I'm going to talk a lot. I appreciate you being here today. I'm going to try and be on time tomorrow. We're going to do short sets in Qigong again tomorrow. Thank you.